The Commission can't release the name of the fuel retailer, but it has filed court proceedings against it for non-compliance to set prices. The ICCC Commissioner Paulus Ein says there were a lot of reminders and patience just ran out.
Fuel prices that we charge or we set are fair and reasonable, and consumers and business can afford. But in the process of setting and making these announcements, our good friends, the retail operators at some states, decide not to comply with the fuel price that we set on a monthly basis.
The ICCC has done its part to protect customers and retailers against a price hike by 13 Toya. A major fuel supplier enjoying a monopoly in Papua New Guinea was going to take measures to deal with the lack of foreign currency and up fuel prices. The Commission refused to give them the increase, protecting customers and retailers.
And we said, I think we can't do this. We can't pass this on to the consumers, and we've been very strong and we've been very vocal about it and went against this desire to have an increase. So that did not help Puma. But we sympathize with the business, and we advise them to, if you can approach the government.
The Commission says retailers can't use the current state of the economy to argue, nor can they say expensive cartage from coastal ports to the highlands determine high costs, because the Commission provides a list for cheaper operators. This time around, the ICCC says no excuses should be given by retailers.
We look at the cartaging of fuel from the seaports and from the wholesalers' storage areas up to the retail sites. And we have a maximum and a minimum price range for the cartage fees that we incorporate into our formula. So they have no excuse to say that they should be charging above because they're facing a different cost structure. But some of the arguments they use is because of the deteriorating road condition, because they're self-cutting their fuel and they're not using the, if you like, the recognized cartage operators whom we have factored their rates into our formula. So in those instances,
the Commission says there are some retailers in the highlands and Momase regions that don't comply, and tougher penalties will apply to them. Bethany Harriman, National EMTV News.